if you have been praying but you do not have dreams, I want to talk to you. I consider these things as secret things or unspoken truths. Have you realized that we are in a days where everybody comes out to say his or her experiences? I mean, supernatural experiences. A lot of people come on the internet, in the churches, in our ministries, saying a lot of supernatural experiences, especially people saying that they have seen Jesus. They have dreamt about this, they've seen this, they have received this. And it feels like there is a particular group of people that have been praying and praying, but we do not have dreams. Even dreams, just dreams. Even to talk about supernatural visions or, encounters, we don't have it. And it feels like the way we are different species, or we are not even created by God, because it's like the way God have rejected some people and God is talking to some people and he's decided not to talk to some people. Number one, I want you to start realizing that if you have been praying and you do not have dreams, you need to understand that consistency is what matters. If you have been consistent in praying but you do not have dreams, take note of this. Your consistency is what matters. Because prayer is actually an intimacy. Prayer is not always meant for expecting a sign, okay? Prayer is initially or basically a conversation. This conversation actually initiates us into a relationship with God. And when God initiates us into this relationship, what we are expecting is these signs, which is dreams, visions, or encounters. But those visions and encounters are not the major key, okay? So you always need to remember that consistency is the key. Remember what Jesus Christ told us in the book of Luke chapter 18, the verse 1. Jesus tells us that we should always pray and not give up. So he didn't say that we should always pray and always expect that we dream or we have supernatural encounters, or, he's telling us that we should not give up. We should not quit. So prayer is so important. Anyway, my name is Rabbi Godson. If you really want to grow in your Christian faith and also have a deeper relationship with the Holy Spirit, I am encouraging you to subscribe to this channel so that you will not miss my next video. And please remember to like this video. Doing this actually helps this video to reach greater number of people on this platform. God richly bless you. And the second thing that I want you to take note of is that you need to focus on building a relationship with God. Because as I told you earlier, prayer is actually meant for building a relationship. Focus on building a relationship rather than thinking, well, I've not dreamt, I need to dream so that I feel that, well, my prayers are really working. Yes, the reason why I'm laughing, because I have gone through these situations before. Sometimes I wake up and I even question my mom, why is this not working? It feels like I'm just talking in the air and God is not revealing anything to me. That was my experience. I was actually complaining because I was praying and I'm not seeing anything. So I know the reason why I'm saying all these things, okay? Focus on building a relationship, a deeper relationship with God. When God decides to reveal himself unto you, that one visitation from the Lord can change everything. So focus on building a relationship with God. Now, the last thing that I want you to take note of, if you have been praying and you do not have dreams, is that you need to embrace the journey of spiritual growth. Embrace the journey of spiritual growth. This is what have helped me, and that is why I want you to take note of this advice. It's been 20 days I consistently prayed and I have not dreamt. That's fine. I have not seen any visions. That's fine. I have not felt any goosebumps. That's okay. It's been 1 year I've prayed. It's very hard, it's difficult, and it's so difficult, so challenging. It's been 100 days, 360 days, 1 year. You've prayed and you do not have dreams. And sometimes you go to church, a friend approaches you and tell you, my brother, the last time I dreamt about you, I saw this, I saw that. But why is it that God is not revealing anything to you? And it feels like the way you are odd. It's okay. Embrace the journey of spiritual growth. I remember a day in my life, I prayed and prayed for 8 hours, 7 to 8 hours. I just decided to pray because, I've been seeing these people saying that when I prayed for 8 hours, I saw this, I felt this, but I prayed and prayed, I cried throughout these sessions, and I did not feel anything. I felt emotionally driven to pray. Yes, that's okay. But after sleeping, after doing, I didn't have any dream. So My brother, my sister, if you have been going through these things, first, remember that consistency is what matters. And secondly, remember to focus on building a deeper relationship with God. And lastly, remember to embrace your journey for spiritual growth. It's so important. Yes. Especially the last one that I shared with you. Embrace spiritual growth. Embrace that journey of spiritual growth. That is how you grow. That is how you grow. It will get to a time that you'll start having spiritual visitations, divine encounters, and you start realizing that, well, those prayers were actually making meaning in your life. So do not be worried if you have been praying and you do not have dreams. These are the reasons that God wants you to build upon. God bless you. I believe that this video actually makes a difference in your life. I am encouraging you, if you have not watched this video, check out this video. This will help you. God bless you, and I will see you in my next video.